So welcome to the latest wild swimming adventure. I'm at this picture in the Wild Guide Wales book. So this is on Snowdonia. So this is Llyn, Padarn, and the book says a large glacial lake perfect for a quick canoe or swim among wooded islands, coves and peninsulas, all created by slate waste. So what does it actually look like? Well, yesterday I pulled up late because it was on a Friday. I got morning bed hair, and I parked kind of just there's not really an entrance, but there's sort of car parks and parking areas that run alongside parallel to a road, and the other side of the road is the lake. So I sort of parked up the other end. It's pretty busy. There's definitely late night drinking, and it wasn't bad. It was just people having fun. So that was okay. It was kind of all reasonable. And I was going to head off earlier on and try and find somewhere else around the rest of the lake, but I decided to come back and have a bit more of an adventure. And if you keep driving down the road that's parallel to the parking areas and the lake, you eventually come to some public toilets, and just past there are some really lovely big secluded parking areas. So that's basically where I am now. So this is what I can see out of my door, and you can see it's a bit of a haven for people in vans and campers, and there's some water down there. So I've just done my morning yoga. I'm just making a morning coffee, and then I'm going to head down to the lake for a swim. So I'm just walking out from the van just behind. It's about 9 a.m. It's definitely a bit more life, but before, people don't tend to get up until 9 or 10, so I find getting up earlier than that you usually get a good parking space. So this is the first pool. It's just me and my own this time. I'm in the end car park. I'm going to have to wander through the woods over there. So that first pool was actually a really good one for children. It's pretty shallow, nice and clear, good to ease you into it. And I'm kind of not quite on an island, but this is definitely a bit of land that sticks out into the main lake. It's just pretty idyllic, really. I'm really glad I came back rather than driving off and try and find somewhere quieter. It's always trouble coming towards the end of the day, somewhere I haven't been before, don't exactly know about parking, don't know if you're going to be allowed to park. So it's always a bit of it's still something I'm getting used to. Wow. That's a pretty good view for the morning. Wow. You can just see up the mountain the scars of the slate mining industry. Where we look back, I forget the name of the slate mine, but it's monstrous. I think it is was one of Wales's biggest slate mines, employing something like 3,000 people. Again, you can get all this information in that Wild Guide book. I currently don't get any commission. I'm just doing it because I love the book, and I'm hoping my adventures will inspire others. But if Wild Things Publishing would like to contribute to my costs, then that's all good. Right then, this is me. I'm going to get in and have a swim. I'm just having to wander around another little area, and unfortunately there's a bit of litter here, so I'm definitely going to reach down and pick that up. Just finding a spot for a photo and then a dip. So there we go, I've had my morning swim, and now the view I've got is pretty stunning. Looking down over the lake, you can see the clouds hanging in the valley. This is a pretty special place. So that's it, another example of a wild swimming spot that's really easily accessible. Car parks are excellent They look pretty newly put in. Not too much in the village. I was hoping for a bakery to get some sourdough. Just standard cafes. It's pretty touristy here because we are on the outskirts of Snowdon Mountain and the railway. Might be able to smell it from here. I don't know if it's that close actually. I think it is. I think I drove past. So yeah, it's a great place to come. Pretty close to Anglesey. I'm not going to venture that far this time, but that's it. There are quite a lot else to see in this area. I'm going to kind of head over that way, maybe to go and look at the old slate mine, and there's other wild swimming spots that I'm going to head out to. But that's it for this one. If you want some hints or tips or ideas, inspiration to help live a climate positive lifestyle, then check out the website. It's naffordjunction.co.uk. Lots of options there. Vote is the way to get started. Roadmap is lots of different ideas and hints and tips and how-tos, from stuff that's easy to stuff that's hard. Or if you want an a la carte menu of purpose-driven companies that you can buy from, then check out Directory. Hope you enjoyed it. Check back again soon for the next adventure.